exercising stretch. I'm going to actually move my camera so you can see me on the ground. So we're going to start with this exercise. It's going to be where you put your hand up in the air, so you're going to raise one arm. The other arm is going to be reaching down towards the inside of your ankle, and you're going to look up kind of towards the ceiling and then back up. So you're reaching down towards the inside of your ankle and back up. Legs are kind of spread apart. Keeping that arm up, we're going to stay on that same side, reaching towards that inside of the ankle. Breathe. And we're switching it up. Other hand goes in the air, reaching for the inside of that ankle, back. Breathe, you got it. Reach for the inside of that ankle. And relax. Now we're going to take it and we're going to reach down towards the ground. We're going to walk our hands out, and then we're going to walk our hands back to our center, back up. Walk our hands out, walking it back to that standing position. So your legs might need to be spread a little further, depending on how tight you are. One more. Awesome. So we're going to stay in that split leg position. We're going to walk it out. But when we walk it out, I'll kind of show you from the side. We're going to walk it out to that plank position. Walk our toes in, walk our toes out, and then walk it back up. Ready? And begin. So we're walking it out. Legs spread apart, down to that plank position, walking it in, walking it back out with our feet. Breathing. You got it. Let's do one more, last one. And relax. Whew! So we're going to walk those feet together, so closer than shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is then we're going to walk it out in front of us. We're going to drop down to our knees and pull our chest up towards the ceiling, stretching out our core. Taking nice big deep breath in and out. And then we're going to shift our weight back to our heels. And we're going to be in that kneeling position. So what we're going to do is then we're going to take our let's take our left leg. We're going to bring it through. It's going to be in front of us. We're going to lunge into that. And what we're going to do is then we're going to hinge at the hips, lunging forward, and then hinge back. Hinge forward, hinge back. Your leg doesn't have to be too far in front of you. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. And release walking that leg back or bringing it back, bringing the other leg forward. Same thing, hinging forward and then hinging back. Awesome, let's do one more. And release. Then we're going to walk our knees out just a little farther than shoulder width, and we're going to sit back as far as you can. Your quads, depending on how tight they were, you might not be able to sit back all the way, but you're just going to sit back and stretch out those quads. Take a deep breath in, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then we're going to lean forward into that stretch. So you're kind of almost stretching out your hips. You can move your knees farther out, but you're just going to lean into that stretch, stretching out. Almost like you're doing splits with your legs, but you're not fully doing them. You're just stretching out that inner thigh. And then we're going to walk it back in. We're going to roll over to our backs. What we're going to do is we're going to do a leg swing mixed with another leg swing, and then we're going to bring our legs back to center, and then you're going to reach up for a crunch up towards the ceiling. So leg swing, reach up towards the ceiling for a crunch. We're going to do 10 of those, and let's go. So we're reaching for our hands with our legs, each side, reaching up for a crunch. Getting some core, getting some mobility in. You can do this in the standing position if you don't have room to lie down, so you just hold onto the wall and swing your leg over to one side, swinging it over to the other. And instead of the crunch, you can just do the leg swings. Got a couple more. Last one. And relax. We're going to leave our arms out to the side, and then we're going to drop our knees side to side. And then we're going to drop our knees to the right, letting our knees fall down. And we're going to work on our side core muscles. So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to lightly press your fingertips behind your head. And you're going to take that top elbow and you're going to reach it towards your hip, that top part of your hip, and you're going back down. So you're reaching it up for a crunch and then back down. Lifting those shoulders and then upper back off the ground. We're going to go for 10 of those, nice and slow and controlled, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you're going to take that bottom arm, it's going to go straight out in front of you. You can rest your head on it. And we're going to do some clamshells. So feet are going to be bent behind you. And you're going to open up those hips and then close them. Open them up and close. You want to make sure your top half is in line with your kind of up to your quads. It's all in a straight line. You're just opening and closing those hips. Breathe. And relax. We're going to do a side crunch one more time. So placing those fingertips lightly behind your head, pulling that elbow towards that top of that hip. 10 of them, and let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pulling that arm out in front of you, or behind you, I guess, resting your head on it. We're going to do those clamshells one more time. Breathe. And relax. Rolling over, dropping those knees to the other side. We're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to do that side crunch and those clamshells. So we're going to pull that elbow towards our hip and then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Resting your head on that bottom arm. Feet go behind you, bent leg, open and close. Feeling those hips contract and relax. Breathe, one more, and release. Okay, fingertips lightly placed behind your head. Take a deep breath in, exhale, bringing that elbow towards your hip, back down. Doing those side crunches, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bent knees. We're going to open and close for those clamshells. Let's do 2 more. And release. Rolling over to your back. So what we're going to do is we're going to form a diamond with our feet. So we're going to put your feet flat on the ground, and then you're going to let your knees both drop to the side. So you almost form like a diamond with them. And what I'm going to have you do, this is going to stretch out your hips. But if you're on a mat or something soft, I want you to kind of like squeeze those glutes, but then pull your hips up towards the ceiling so there's a little gap in between your butt and the ground, and then you're going to release it back to the ground. So you're going to squeeze, pull those hips up off the mat, that's squeezing that glutes, and then releasing, pulling it back to the mat. So you're really driving up through those hips, squeezing those glutes, and back down. We're aiming for 10 of them. Ready, and begin for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, towards your heels and back down. Reaching towards your heels, so pulling that upper back off the ground, looking forward. Ready, and let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. If you want to, you can bring those knees back up, relax them for a little bit, and then we're going to drop them back down to our side, forming that diamond, back up to those glute bridges, so we're lifting those hips up off the ground, squeezing those glutes, and bringing them back down to the ground for 10 of them. Ready, and begin. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. You can bring those knees back up. We're going to do those one more of those crunches, so drop those legs back down to the ground. Hands are going to reach towards your heels. 10 of them. Let's begin. For 1, pull that upper back off the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Walk those knees back up. So the next exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to take one ankle, we're going to rest it on the opposite knee, stretching out our leg. We're going to take our arms, and we're going to take the other leg, straighten it out, and we're going to pull ourselves up into that seated, kind of cross-legged position, like so. And we're going to stretch it out, just stretching out that hip, keeping that foot elongated. The other leg is resting on your knee. If you want to, you can add a reach towards your toe. Whatever your flexibility level's at. And then release, lying back down to the ground, switching legs. Other leg is resting on top of that knee. Hands go down to the side. You're going to curl up, leaning into that stretch. You can reach for that toe if you want to. Relax. We're going to go back down to the ground, curling down. We're going to take it now. We're going to do an active sit and reach with a little bit of sit-up added to it. So we're going to have our arms behind us. We're going to curl up, reaching for the middle between our feet, and then slowly roll down our small of our back, and then our upper back will reach towards the ground. Slowly curling up. Just actively stretching, but also using our core muscles. Breathing in when you go up, out when you come down. Staying for one more. And relax. Next, we're going to walk those heels towards our glutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up into that glute bridge, squeezing those glutes. And we're just going to hold it there. Hold it there and breathe for a count of 20. Ready? And let's go up into that glute bridge position, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. We're going to do that one more time. And up and squeeze, holding that position. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Awesome. So the next exercise, what I'm going to have you do is I want you to grab, you're going to take your hand, you're going to grab on your shin on one foot, and then you're going to take the other, grab your shin on the other, and you're going to lie back, just holding that position, kind of opening up those hips. If you want to, you can rock back and forth, or we're just going to hold that position. Taking nice big deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Release, placing those feet back on the ground. Last exercise that we're going to do, we're going to just walk it up and out, or walk it up and back down. So alternating your leg kicks. Kind of like a scissor kick. Slowly up and slowly down. You got it. Finish strong. 3, 2, and down. Whenever you're ready, sit up. And then we're just going to finish taking a deep breath in. Exhale, and then you will be free to go. So take a deep breath in. Fill those lungs with air. And exhale. A sigh of relief that you're done with classes. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully it's sunny and not as cloudy as it was the past couple days. But enjoy the cool weather while we still have it. It's almost like fall weather that we're having right now. So it's kind of nice, a little heat break. So have a good rest of your day, Randy.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Bye. Thank you for joining me today. As always, listen to your body, go at your own pace, and just really know your limitations with these workouts. This was just more of a gentle workout incorporating stretching and some core and hip mobility. So really listen to your body. Always consult with your physician before doing any physical activity, especially getting pre-existing conditions. But I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.